Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mark from Pet News USA, Pawsitive Personals, your trusted advocate for animals, published author and journalist, and former deputy sheriff and creator of this video. Please, if you are an animal lover, view this video to the very end. Know what to do. Thank you. Now let's delve into this very important video. Today, we're going to talk about a serious issue, how law enforcement can be both actively and passively abusive toward animals. It's a tough subject, but it's one that needs attention. Law enforcement officers are tasked with protecting our communities, but too often, innocent animals become collateral damage due to ignorance, neglect, and sometimes outright abuse. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about active abuse, when officers directly harm animals. We've all seen the stories, officers shooting dogs that were simply protecting their homes, using excessive force during searches, and failing to consider the well-being of pets in dangerous situations. Dogs are loyal protectors of their families, and in many cases they're shot simply for barking or reacting to a perceived threat. This is not acceptable. In 2023 alone, reports showed hundreds of family pets were shot by officers who failed to de-escalate situations. This creates fear, heartbreak, and unnecessary loss. Berwyn Heights, Maryland, 2008. In a highly publicized case, a SWAT team raided the home of Berwyn Heights Mayor Cheye Calvo after intercepting a package containing marijuana addressed to his residence. During the raid, officers shot and killed Calvo's 2 Labrador retrievers, one of which was reportedly running away. The raid was later determined to be a botched operation, and the Calvo family was cleared of any wrongdoing. Detroit, Michigan, 2016. Nicole Smith filed a lawsuit against the Detroit Police Department after officers conducting a search warrant shot and killed her 2 dogs. The lawsuit alleged that the officers violated her Fourth Amendment rights by killing the dogs without reason to believe they posed a threat. Sturgeon, Missouri, 2024. Officer Myron Woodson shot and killed a small, blind and deaf Shih Tzu named Teddy after the dog escaped from its yard. The incident, captured on body camera, showed the officer struggling to secure the dog before shooting it twice, claiming it might be injured or rabid. The dog's owner filed a lawsuit, alleging poor training in handling stray animals. Bethel Springs, Tennessee, 2024, McNairy County Sheriff's Deputy Connor Bracken allegedly shot and killed 7 dogs during an animal welfare check while the owners were away. Bracken was subsequently dismissed from his position and charged with multiple counts of aggravated cruelty to animals and reckless endangerment. These incidents highlight concerns about law enforcement officers using lethal force against pets, often under questionable circumstances. Advocates argue that better training and non-lethal methods could prevent such tragedies. A nationwide poll conducted by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals revealed significant gaps in law enforcement training regarding animal cruelty investigations. The survey found that 52% of officers had received no training on investigating dogfighting, and nearly half, 49%, expressed a need for more training on animal cruelty investigations in general. Additionally, only 23% of officers felt their departments had the necessary resources and training to effectively investigate dogfighting cases. These statistics underscore the critical need for enhanced training and resources to equip law enforcement officers to address animal cruelty effectively. Law enforcement interactions with animals, particularly domestic pets, have raised significant concerns due to the frequency of fatal encounters and the apparent lack of comprehensive data. The U.S. Department of Justice estimates that police officers shoot approximately 10,000 pet dogs annually in the line of duty. However, this figure is likely underestimated, as many law enforcement agencies do not maintain detailed records of such incidents, suggesting the actual number could be higher. In 2017, law enforcement agencies reported about 760 arrests for animal cruelty, with 96% of the arrestees being adults. Approximately 70% of these incidents occurred within homes, highlighting the domestic nature of many animal cruelty cases. A 2018 preliminary analysis by the FBI's National Incident-Based Reporting System indicated a rate of 4.43 animal cruelty incidents per 100,000 people. However, this data is incomplete, as not all law enforcement agencies contribute to the system, and many animal cruelty cases are handled by non-law enforcement entities, leading to underreporting. These statistics underscore the need for improved data collection and reporting on law enforcement interactions with animals. Enhanced training for officers in handling animal encounters and recognizing signs of animal cruelty is essential to reduce unnecessary harm to animals and ensure effective enforcement of animal protection laws. Then, there's passive neglect, which is just as damaging. This occurs when law enforcement fails to take animal abuse seriously, whether it's ignoring reports, failing to make arrests, or simply not recognizing signs of cruelty. Their inaction enables abusers to continue their crimes. Many departments still don't consider animal abuse a priority. They don't see the connection between animal cruelty and other violent crimes, and when citizens report abuse, their concerns are often dismissed or delayed. A key issue here is training. Many officers don't know how to identify abuse, and their departments don't provide the necessary education. Studies show that individuals who abuse animals are more likely to commit violent crimes against humans. Ignoring animal abuse isn't just bad for the animals, it puts entire communities at risk. Despite these facts, law enforcement agencies often fail to act, claiming they have bigger priorities, but justice should apply to all living beings. So what can animal lovers do to stop law enforcement's inaction? Demand better training. Contact your local police department and city officials. Ask them to implement mandatory training programs for officers to recognize and handle animal abuse cases appropriately. Hold them accountable. If you've reported a case and it was ignored, follow up. Go public if necessary and bring attention to their inaction. Advocate for change. Join forces with animal rights groups and push for stronger animal protection laws in your community. Educate others. Teach your friends, family, and community about the importance of reporting abuse and following through to ensure justice. Together we can push law enforcement to take animal cruelty seriously and ensure that those who harm innocent animals are held accountable. To law enforcement leaders, the time has come to acknowledge what has been painfully clear for too long. Law enforcement's approach to animal cruelty has been a complete failure. The consistent neglect, lack of training, and failure to prioritize animal welfare have left countless innocent animals suffering in silence. This dismal record cannot continue. Animal abuse is not an isolated issue. It is a red flag for broader societal violence. Research has shown time and again that those who abuse animals often escalate to harming humans. Prioritizing the enforcement of animal cruelty laws is not just about protecting animals, it's about safeguarding our communities, preventing future crimes, and demonstrating a commitment to justice for all living beings. The public is watching. If law enforcement takes a strong stance against animal cruelty, it will send a powerful message that abuse in any form will not be tolerated. Communities will begin to trust that their concerns are being taken seriously, and perpetrators will think twice before harming innocent creatures. It's time to break the cycle of inaction and indifference. By allocating resources, mandating comprehensive training, and enforcing laws with the seriousness they deserve, law enforcement agencies can turn the tide against animal abuse and in doing so, protect both animals and people. The question now is, will you take responsibility and make animal cruelty a priority, or will you allow this failure to persist? The choice is yours. Animals and the public deserve better. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Every voice matters in this fight. Until next time, take care and keep advocating for our furry friends.